How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Fast Hands Gaming. I'm your boy Fast. So today I'm going to be covering a game that I've been waiting for probably over a year now. I was a beta tester for it. It sadly is not out yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get started, kind of just covering the basis of whatever information I can get to basically all of the people who follow me or anyone who watches my videos. And that game is Clash of Beasts. Yes, that is right. If you were a beta tester, you know what I'm talking about. If you've played War Dragons, it's a lot like that, except for a few details that they've changed, which I think is better for this game. So, sadly, like I said, it's not out in America yet, so I cannot actually show you real gameplay. All I have is pictures. It was released in Vietnam. I don't know why they was released there first, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to do my best here to show you guys. So first off, obviously, if you've played any, sort of game like War Dragons or anything like that, you do have what starts off as your kingdom. Obviously, as you can see here, you have your gold hut, your mining, your jewels. The level 9, I believe, is your forge. And then obviously in the back, you have your castle where you can breed your monsters. Now, what's cool about this game is you get air units and you get ground units. So that means, yes, you can get any sort of flying creature, but you also get creatures that typically will walk on the ground, which is actually really cool. Again, compared to War Dragons, where everything just flies, you actually have some things that actually even slither. But let's go ahead and take a next look. So as you can see here, he's already building out on his base. In the back, these are what are called razor towers. The one in the front and one obviously side to side. And then the other two are kind of like barrel bombs. The razor towers are really strong, probably one of the stronger ones in the game. And then those little red dots around each one are basically like a god tier. They have, like I said, I was a beta tester. They've probably changed the name. But how it works is each island you can give an affinity to, and that island will have a stat boost and be able to decrease creatures of that same element. So basically you can change each element going out to better fight against certain creatures. Obviously, it's always going to be the creatures that are towards the end of your tier. It typically starts off, if I don't remember correctly, I want to say it's like a bronze tier, and then we had a purple tier and then a gold tier in the beta testing, and the green tier was obviously the best one. But obviously it takes time to build each one. It looks like they added a monument where you can probably put your creature to help, obviously, protect your island. So they're definitely taking a lot from War Dragons. As you can see here, this is a level 4 player. You have advisory quests. Quests are going to be how you get your currency to help you basically breed your dragons. That's what this little triangle 210 is. And then you have your diamonds, which lets you buy stuff. Gold, and then the other item, I'm not sure. It looks a little bit new to me. But typically you would have been able to see your wood to obviously help build up your island. So here we have basically, so it's basically like a green tier, I guess, right off the bat. So we have the basic creatures coming off. As you can see, you have common, rare, 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 and then you have an epic. Elementra was probably one of the best ones right off the bat. And like in a lot of games, you really don't have to worry about maximizing or leveling a lot of these creatures. All you got to do is really push them to, especially in the beginning, to level 4, and then you just kind of toss them to the side, because what you want to do is obviously get to the strongest creature as fast as possible, because it does take quite a while to level them up. Before in the beta testing, it just would take a lot of resources to, and I mean, you're constantly having to attack just to be able to do maybe one level, maybe 50 attacks. But again, they could have changed it. And obviously this is where his roster is. He's got the rare and common roster collection season. Now the season is going to be something new. And I'll get to that in a minute. And here we have his rare. Now the graphics have already changed, and I'm already loving them a lot more. Definitely a lot more realistic. Hopefully the fly patterns are a lot different. It was really kind of stagnant and boring. And then obviously you have your beast rating, attack power, crit rate, a critical rate, health points, and then max heal time, which is obviously the seconds, which you can speed up. And then over here, this little dagger thing, that means he's a ranger. And then obviously he has 3 attacks. If I remember correctly, one of them is like a fireball, and then he's kind of a faster dragon. And then obviously every type of creature has its own type of what it specializes in. Obviously this is a ranger. And then here we go. This is the newer stuff that I have yet to see. This is the season creatures. So again, kind of feels like they're pulling something from War Dragons, where every season they would have new creatures that you can breed only for that, or not breed, but you can win throughout the season, which is typically about 3 months. This will be every quarter from what I read. Looks pretty cool. Like I said, as you can see here, so I want to say, obviously the shield is your warrior types. That's your ranger. That is the fireball is your spellcaster, and I forget what the claw is, but I am definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully they make it so that the seasons don't come out until the game is fully released to everyone, or else that's definitely a big disadvantage to the game. And then obviously you can go to Uber. It is made by Ubersoft. They do have the Discord up and going, for sure. But this is definitely going to be a game that I'm going to be covering a lot of. I've been wanting, like I said, to play this game and cover it for over a year now. I was a beta tester. I'm really excited. I think this game can honestly do better in the long run than War Dragons does. Their development team kind of fell off at the very end and became really greedy. Hopefully that will not be the case in this game. Definitely going to be a part of the game. I'm going to be maining. I know a lot of you watch my videos for Summoners Era. Some of you watch some of the X-Hero I put up every now and then. But this is going to be the game. So if you have any questions, just ask. I will do my best to answer them. Like I said, I'm having to pull from pictures and from memory. Hopefully we'll have breeding guides soon and whatnot. And, obviously what best towers to build and the best way to play the game. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great night. Peace.